On July 19th, when I went to my local multiplex theater in my area to see some of the, the big movies that are coming out that weekend, I noticed that there was a film that I had never heard about. I had no idea what it was called, and to be honest, I probably would have had no desire to see the film at all. So a friend of mine actually, after we saw the movies that we saw, he went and actually saw the film and reported back to me that I should give this movie a chance, check it out, see, because it's a very interesting, weird little film. So I have now seen the film, and the movie is called Secretly, Greatly, according to at least what the subtitle said. Sometimes it's Secretly and Greatly. All I knew going into this movie, because I did try and check out the trailer before witnessing the film, and online I never could find one with subtitles. So going into this movie, I really had no idea, other than the fact that my friend said, check it out, give it a chance, you might enjoy it. Now from watching the movie, I kind of get what the plot is. It's telling the story of 3 North Korean boys, or men, who are sent to South Korea to kind of infiltrate the communities of South Korea. Now, I don't know if this is based in any kind of truth, but I know that it is based on a web comic, I believe probably from that country. But, okay, so we learn about these 3 boys, especially this one guy. We actually really follow this one guy, and he's brought down to South Korea, and he is a super spy, but he's kind of playing a idiot, or a very slow adult. So the whole community thinks he's this really clumsy kind of individual that always makes mistakes and never says the right thing and just is friendly and goofy, and you can throw rocks at his head and he won't do anything. But he's really a super spy from North Korea. So they try to infuse some comedy into the film, especially in the first half of this film. This movie's like 2 hours and 10 minutes. So if at first it's like a comedy, there's some romance going on between some of the characters, because you kind of get to introduce to some of the neighbors in this area, and also you get to know some of the other people that are super spies as well, and they're playing, one guy's playing a schoolboy and the other guy's playing a hopeful musician, and the other guy's playing some kind of delivery boy. And there's all these this is just a weird, strange movie. And, again, 1 minute it's like a comedy, then it slowly gets dramatic, and then in the final act of the film, it turns into like a bona fide martial arts action film. Really violent. I mean, the movie states that it's not rated, but I feel like if it did get a rating in this country, it would be rated R for some strong language and lots of violence, especially near the end. But, leave it to the Koreans for making one of the strangest and most unique films I've seen all year. I walked away from this movie going, if you're going to put this in any kind of category or genre, you'd have to at least put it in the almost all kind of category, because there's action in this movie, there's drama, there's comedy, there's violence, there's a little bit of adventure and suspense and intrigue and espionage, and I mean, I don't know what else I can think of that this movie is just really, really all over the place. But I think because of that, it made it more of a special experience for me, because I went into the movie not knowing what I was going to see, and I came out thinking, wow, that was a good movie. I did not expect that today. Though I felt like some of the big problems in the film is that a lot of the with the translation, I kind of got lost at times. I didn't really understand this I didn't understand this story fully. And also, I kind of felt a little lost. And also, I felt like the movie was, 30 minutes too long. I felt like if they would have tightened it up and made it into a 90-minute movie, this could have been one of the best films I've seen all year. But it's different. I don't know where it's playing right now. Seriously, it's only playing in one area that I know of. And you'll probably have a chance, if you really want to see this movie, to check it out on Netflix whenever that happens. If that ever happens and I see it on Netflix one day, I'll definitely let you guys know, because I think it's worth checking out, especially if you are into seeing foreign language films that have more of just have a lot to offer. I mean, this movie just has a lot to offer. Surprise, I could not believe how much this movie just surprised me with what it had to offer. So, I'm going to give the film Secretly, Greatly 3 stars. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com. And again, if you love to go see foreign language films, action films, dramas, comedies, suspense, romance, any kind of film that is presented in 2 dimensions, like it always should really be, because I think 3D is kind of getting overrated because everything is coming out in 3D, and very rarely do we get a movie that's really good in 3D like Pacific Rim or Avatar or something surprising, maybe an animated film. I highly recommend you check out MoviePass.com. It's changed my life, and especially if you live in the United States, you can check it out and join and hopefully become part of the movie revolution, because we need to go to the movies more often, because movies need to be seen in a movie theater. That's just my opinion. So, alright, have a great day. Later. Bye-bye.